What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me going over the patch notes here for the Overlord collaboration, guys, as we finally got the patch notes. And yes, I am doing face cam. We have the king sweater on, so yeah, I mean, this is gonna be for the podcast, but I'm wearing it now. But yes, man, we're gonna hop in and go over all the kits of the characters. We have kind of a general idea of what the characters do, but we'll obviously, like, you know, translate each of them. We'll go into Google Translate. But yeah, so let's actually check out the banner first. Let's see what they got going on. That's the first thing I'm curious about, because there is something in the event which we'll talk about. Okay, so green Sariel, red Tarmiel, green Ludo, okay, blue Nanashi, red Escanor, red Gelter, unfortunately, green Merlin, yikes. Camilla's good because she hasn't rerun yet. Hawk and Oslo, you know, and then Arthur. Yikes, man. The banner is not the greatest, I will say. I think the only good takeaways from the banner would definitely be Nanashi, the main units, red Tarmiel, and then I guess blue Camilla and Ludo if you haven't pulled for them this year. Like, if you haven't gotten them at all, then you're just like having them for your accounts, like nice basic stats. So there is that at the very least. Alright, so for the banner, it's at 300, 600 mileage. At the 600, you can pick any of the Overlord collab characters. You have blue Ainz, blue Albedo, red Shel and green Cutus. So let's actually see. And then this is the guaranteed ticket. So yeah, you get this from buying the ticket pack. So there we go. Alright, so we got the kits for the characters. Let's pull them up on Google Translate here, and we'll see exactly what they do. Let's open up Google Translate. Let's paste this and let's see exactly what these characters are doing. Alright, so for Ainz Olgon, Ainz Olgon, for each ally of unknown race participating in battle, your basic stats will increase by 10%, and when an ally of unknown race uses a skill on an enemy, that enemy will be given the mark of death. Also in PvP, if you deal damage with a single target skill to an enemy with 4 death marks, you'll be given a death declaration effect that'll be activated after 1 turn. The death declaration is going to be, I think it's this part right here. So it's like, I think they call it death sentence as well. So death declaration is additional damage equal to 100% of remaining HP at the end of the turn. When it is removed, the mark of death is also removed at the same time. And then the death mark reduces the damage dealt in PvP and final damage dealt by all target special moves. The amount of damage reduction changes depending on the skill ultimate move level and can be stacked up to 4 times. So the ultimate move level actually has the scaling on the actual, like, death mark as well. So the higher the dupes, the better the death marks are going to be for lowering the enemy's, you know, damage down in PvP. So there is that. First skill right here is going to be deals declaration damage equal to 500% of attack on a single target. Declaration is going to be 40% damage dealt for each mark of death on the target. And then his second skill here is going to be deal damage equal to 300% of attack on all enemies and reduce attack related ability by 20% for 3 turns. That's pretty good. So AoE attack lower. And then for his ultimate here, deals declaration damage equal to 975% of attack for a single enemy. If you are participating in a battle in PvP, for each mark of death on the enemy, the damage dealt by that enemy and the final damage dealt by special skills on all targets will be reduced by 7%. And then damage dealt 40% for each death mark on the target. So yeah. Yeah, this is Ainz. He seems pretty good, but honestly, he's not as crazy as the other characters, guys. Like, that's the thing. That's how crazy all these characters are. It's insane how good these characters are because they have so much, right? So there's that. Let's see the next character here, which is going to be Albedo. I personally think, after seeing the live stream, right, I personally think Albedo is the best. But we'll go over it again and we'll discuss it. But there's a reason why she's really good, right? Can I, like, zoom in here? Can I zoom in here? Okay, that doesn't really help me. There we go. You guys can probably see it a little bit better now. Gives you absolute defense for 1 turn at the start of the battle. Increases your basic stats by 20% when you take a stance. And when you take damage from a skill used during the enemy's turn, give up to 5 effects that increase attack related ability for 3 turns, which is really good. So every time they attack you, you get 5% attack related stats. It's a new separate buff. And if you do not take damage, increase damage taken by 40% to all enemies for 1 turn at the start of the ally's turn. And then add effect also, when the stance is released, you'll be given a 20% increase in attack related ability to allies of unknown race. And for each ally of unknown race participating in battle, your basic stats will be increased by 7%. That's really insane, man. And then absolute defense is you provoke the enemy and 50% damage taken, which is really good, man. Really, really good. So her first skill here is going to deal damage equal to 450% of attack to a single enemy and applies 80% damage reduction effect for 2 turns. That's really good. So she's going to be super tanky after you do a single target. And then for her second skill, she's going to do for 2 turns, take a stance to provoke the enemy, and when attack, counterattack, and deal amplified damage equal to 450% of attack power. So she has a counter stance with amplified, by the way, y'all. Amplified counter stance. Very crazy. So obviously Amplify is 30% more damage per buff applied to yourself. And then for ultimate here, for 2 turns, grant yourself a 50% critical chance increase and 130% critical damage increase, and deal suppression damage equal to 500% of attack on all enemies. And suppression is going to be damage dealt 50% for each stance effect, which you obviously are going to be getting like 3 from what's her name, from Albedo right there. So yeah, me personally, I do think from what we've seen so far, Albedo is the best character from the collaboration, guys. So there is that. Let's move on to Shel tier though, guys. Let's refresh the page, paste into the clipboard here, and we'll open this in a new tab. We'll zoom in just so we can get a better idea. Alright, so for each ally of unknown race participating in battle, your basic stats will increase by 7%, and when you deal damage to an enemy or an ally takes damage from using a skill during the enemy's turn, you will receive 1 HP related ability increase effect of 7%, up to a maximum of 3. At the start of your ally's turn, if the effect is 3, it will be cancelled and give you a frenzy effect for 1 turn, and also when you deal damage with a all target attack skill, a bleeding effect is applied to the enemy for 2 turns. So frenzy is 50% attack related stats. It's kind of like a perk melee. You get 50% attack related, but you lower your defense related ability by 30, so she becomes more of like just a DPS character, just only damage dealing. And then when released, she recovers 40% of the maximum HP as well. So when frenzy is released, you just get a heal, which is insane. So yeah, and then her first skill here is deals exploitation damage equal to 450% of attack to a single target. Exploitation increases damage dealt to targets affected by the bleeding by 2, and then you get 2 times critical damage. This is going to work the same way that Aaron's works, where you only get the ×2 critical damage when you're attacking a bleeding enemy. So you have to AoE first, and then you can follow up with the actual damage. So there is that. And then for the second skill here, she's gonna have AoE Infect, which is pretty good, obviously. You know, AoE Infect always is great. And then for ultimate here, Crimson Valkyrie, for 2 turns, give yourself a 30% increase in all stats and deal damage equal to 600% of your attack and absorb 50% of the damage taken. And then Vampire recovers HP equal to a certain percent of damage dealt. So yeah, it's literally lifesteal. So she has a lifesteal effect as the absorb part of her ultimate. So very, very good stuff, man. That is Shel tier. Moving on to the final character of the collaboration. This is the free unit, by the way. If you guys that don't know, this is Cutus, the free unit. I've actually not seen what he's done in what's it called, in the show, because I only finished season 1, guys. I haven't actually seen. Alright, so let's see what Cutus does. So when you use a skill to damage an enemy, all debuff effects on your allies will be removed, and your allies will receive a 8% HP increase for each debuff that is removed for 3 turns, up to 5 times. So you can get up to 5 times 8. Yo, my math is not the greatest, guys. But let's clear all of this. 5 times 8. You get 40% HP increase. Look at that, man. Look at, you see? W. And then for his first skill here is Amplify damage dealt 30% for each buff effect applied to you. So it's a single target Amplify, which is going to work really well with this HP. So there is that. And then on his AoE skill, oh no, this is another single target. It's a detonate card, right? Detonate single target. And then, yeah, and then his ultimate is for 3 turns, your basic stats will increase by 50%, and you will deal 525% of your attack power to all enemies. So very nice. So the thing is, we don't have their Holy Relics on their actual kit page, guys, but we're going to talk about it. Cutus' Holy Relic is really broken. It's 10% all stats for every time you use a skill. It doesn't stack, but it refreshes, which is still good. So we're going to go to the Holy Relics now so you guys can see that. Let's open up their Holy Relics right here. Yes. So we're going to copy this and translate this. But this is the next thing that's important because we need to know. I need to know as well. Okay, so it's not in Demonic Beast Battle. Makes sense, because if it was, it would be insane. So yeah, so Ainz's Holy Relic is going to be for each debuff effect applied to an enemy. The basic stats of allies will increase by 3% up to 5 times, which is pretty good. For Albedo's Holy Relic is for each buff effect applied to you, the damage you receive will be reduced by 8%. And then for Shel tier's Holy Relic, it's going to be recovers the HP of all allies by 30% of the damage you inflict on enemies affected by the bleeding effect, which is pretty good as well. So you just get like more lifesteal off of bleeding enemies. And then for Cutus, as I mentioned, when you use a skill in PvE, give your allies a 10% increase in all stats, guys. All stats 10%, PvE broken. It's just kind of like Kizuna, where she gives like attack related, but like Cutus is giving the all stats, which is just insane. You guys know that's broken. So yeah. Knighthood boss, so that's gonna be the next thing. We can kind of breeze through this. The ticket packs, you know, this is gonna be like all the paid stuff for the tickets and all that. If you guys are planning on buying, you can get the guaranteed ticket, which is gonna be one of the 4 units, and then you also do get 30 gems. So if you want to buy that, feel free. This pack gives you 50 gems, okay, and then it gives you some other stuff along the week. This is the collaboration login bonus though, guys. So we are going to be getting, what is that, 10 tickets right here. And then I think it's 8. And I think the total of this, they said, was 100 gems. So 8, 16, 24, 32. Yeah, I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 80, 20. Yeah, so that's 100. So yeah, they do give you 100 from that. And then from the actual special missions here, you do get a multi as well. And then you do get Cutus as the free unit, as they're going to be giving you through the mission. So we don't need to know exactly what the missions are, but you'll be able to get the character for free, which is a W. So yeah, then we also have the special bingo event, guys. So you're going to be getting some rewards from this. If you actually scroll down here, there's 2 Holy Relic boxes from this, which is good. So pretty nice stuff right there. We do have the boss right here. I actually don't know this boss. I've only seen season 1, so you know, you guys will have to let me know in the comment section below if this guy is like crazy or something in like the later seasons. But he is the event boss. We're gonna be getting 1 collab Holy Relic box from him as well. Oh wait. Okay, no, so this is a W collaboration. Okay, one thing that you guys might be like concerned, like if you guys were watching on the live stream, they've said that a Holy Relic box is at the 900 when you're actually going to be getting all 4 of the Holy Relic boxes for free regardless. You get 1 in the exchange shop, you get 1 at the clear rewards, you get 2 from here, so you get all 4. It's just an extra 1 for if you're missing a collab Holy Relic. That's so good. So people don't even have to go 900 gems. So that's a W. That's first thing that I wanted to confirm as well. And then next thing, we are going to be getting a underground labyrinth, so it's going to be giving 30 gems as well, and this is going to be part of the celebration too. I assume they're probably going to have 10 gems in there, and then you get another multi in terms of tickets from there. Pretty good stuff. I like it. We do get a labyrinth box as well. And then they do have Chaos Battle PvP, so that's going to be available throughout the event. This is a pretty big, you know, update for what it is, man. And then you're going to be grinding PvP like crazy too after the update as well. And then, yeah, they do have the collab outfits as well, guys. So one of the collab outfits for Ainz is free. That's why there's only 2 here. And then Albedo's is going to be a 60 gem one for this. And then these 2 are paid. And then Shel is going to have a 60 gem one. And then these 2 are paid. And then same with Cutus as well. So pretty good stuff. And then this is the gem buyback. So initially people saw this and were like, dang, they put a Holy Relic box at 900 gems spent, but it looks like if we actually go through the whole update here, is that we get 1 from the clear rewards, 1 from exchange shop, and then 2 from the actual bingo. So we're good, guys. We're good. We're not actually scammed on the Holy Relic boxes. So that's honestly a W. No, there's honestly no else I would say from this collaboration then. Yeah, no, because there's 1 from the diamond payback, so you get 5 Holy Relics, but there's only 4 characters, so it would just be an extra 1, right? So that's really good. And then, yeah, and then we have the collaboration login rewards. So this is going to be the characters you can have as your login characters. Those are the Holy Relic materials. We do have a King Exchange event as well. And then we do have just a bunch of boost events as well, guys, which is pretty good. Oh, new Hawk Pass as well. Oh, a Hell outfit. Yeah, so Hell outfit's going to be new. Oh, wait, did they have the Hell outfit in the Labyrinth as well? I didn't see. Labyrinth, they did not. Wow, okay, so they decided to not bring out the Hell outfit. Okay, because there was a leaked Hell outfit. People thought it was gonna be from Labyrinth. Yeah, it looks like they just gave her a Hawk Pass one instead. Okay, and then a battle event, and then just some miscellaneous stuff, guys. Looks like a W, man. Honestly, guys, I'm very excited for this update. After seeing that too, knowing now that the Holy Relic boxes are all free, all 4 of them are free, it's a W collaboration. No L's, honestly. I think this is great. So now the next thing that I want to show you guys as well is going to be the Sacred Treasure podcast. So, alright guys, so right after these patch notes, we will be live on Sacred Treasure podcast. Tune into the live stream if you guys want to, you know, just hear us talk about the collab characters and all that. Tune in, man. We're going to be discussing it. But with that out of the way, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.